Hello, my name is Dominic Starr. I'm a campaign designer on Rome 2, and you're watching Eurogamer.
Hey all, Ian Higton from Eurogamer here with a little bonus Total War Rome 2 interview for all you Centurion-staffed gamers. Now, I tested my luck at the start of my interview with Dominic Starr, one of the campaign designers on the game, and tried to find out about any plans for a possible Total War Warhammer now that Sega had picked up the Warhammer license from THQ.
I am not programmed to respond in that area.
If that was to happen, do you think it would be a good fit?
Well, they're both about war. They both involve lots of things killing each other, so...
Fair enough, Dom. I'd like to think that Total War Warhammer would be pretty damn awesome though, so fingers crossed it's in the works already. Right, back to Total War Rome 2. Tell me, Dom, how has diplomacy been changed in Rome 2?
With diplomacy, we've taken it ahead in that each faction now has a sort of an event log, a memory, if you will, of things that have been done to it by other factions, by the player. It remembers these things and uses these to inform its actions, to sort of construct its decision to kill you or take sides with you, trade with you. And obviously you can try and bribe it away, you can pay it money, you can be allied with it for a long time, which will improve its general outlook. But if anything you've done somehow interferes with its grand plan, it will obviously, it could well turn against you. Or in the last minute, it might beg for mercy. There's a much stronger emphasis on sort of network of diplomatically linked factions. So a faction that likes another faction will dislike a faction properly who starts on their friend, even if they had previously good relations. And so, we're hoping that this will mean a lot more, rich, varied, unpredictable AI, but at the same time not unpredictable as in illogical, a bit more, interesting, realistic, let's say, yeah. Obviously, we're not AI, we're not making the next robot or anything, but
No Skynet here.
No Skynet, not yet.
Okay, and can you tell my viewers about the province system?
So, on account of the size of the map, what we've done to ease control of these these regions is that several of them are bunched together into provinces. Now, each of these regions are individual capture points, much like a region or a province was in Shogun, or a region in Empire. But what the province does is it collates all the information, such as the public order, the wealth, the tax, all the data that is relevant to each of the regions is amassed into one place. You can assess it all at the same point without having to sort of shift between many panels. You get to look at the construction of all the regions simultaneously instead of having to, again, divert your attention between lots of small points. It's a way of bundling together masses of information so as to make it more accessible to the player.
As someone who's spent a lot of time working on the game, what do you think is the best new feature for Rome 2? What do you think will get the die-hard fans really excited to play the game?
I'm really looking forward to sort of the dynamism of the campaign map, the way it evolves from the start of the campaign to the end. You see cities visibly getting larger as provinces are developed. You'll see the trees will be removed. You'll see mines and villages popping up. It really feels alive and vibrant. And from one year to the next, it really feels like life is going on, as well as obviously you're going around stomping on your enemies, turning all their possessions into yours, changing the face of the world. That gets me excited.
Awesome! And finally, Dom, how far would you go for Rome?
I'd rather answer that with saying how far I'd go for Carthage, which would be, as Carthage, to stomp my way across the Alps and to burn Rome to the ground, which I think is something that needs to be done in honour of those poor people who were utterly crushed at the hands of Rome all those years ago.
Carthage makes a mockery of Rome. They must be punished!
Thanks, Dom. To read Dom's thoughts on next-gen consoles and how the Total War franchise could possibly work on them, get clicking on that annotation on the top of the screen to be taken to Bertie's Eurogamer interview. And by great Caesar's ghost, don't forget to subscribe to Eurogamer's YouTube channel by clicking the bottom link, as we've got loads of exclusive and early video game coverage coming soon. For Rome!